In session 2, we had 4 wonderful speakers again. We had Dr. Patrick Meyer from We Robotics, Rachel Britliff from Curious Kids Science, Katie Vidal from She Maps, and Claire Allen from Perugian Spring State School. Now, the interesting thing is that across all of those backgrounds and a variety of different experiences, we had another theme that was consistent across all 4 talks. And that was really all about how can we decentralize responsibility for learning. And in Patrick's case, this is all about empowering communities and transferring technology for humanitarian aid. So making sure that local communities are actually able to handle the technology for themselves and ensuring that that provides a sustainable solution to a variety of different challenges. Now, taking that through to Rachel's talk, so she was really talking about STEM from a parent's perspective and not having a STEM background herself, but raising a curious kid. And I guess we all are born naturally curious, right? And I like to think that we actually are all born as scientists. And throughout her talk, as well as Claire's in particular, it was all about just actually giving students and children space to be able to ask those types of questions without feeling the responsibility to answer them. So it really does require us to give a little bit more space and a bit more time so we can allow the kids to dig into those questions for themselves, and that's when we allow them to explore and come up with their own solutions. And I think that's all part of being able to decentralize that learning and putting the responsibility back on the children to be able to explore, inquire, and come up with solutions for themselves. And as Katie nicely put it, is we don't need to know all the answers. It is all part of this joint exploration. Now, the other thing that I thought was really cool that Patrick was talking about was different ways that they're using drones in humanitarian assistance, and looking particularly about ways to deliver vaccines, mosquitoes, and other types of really, really important packages. And the idea that this is a far more inspiring way that we can use drones for deliveries. So maybe if you're thinking about incorporating drone deliveries into your classroom, let's maybe not talk about the Domino's pizza or the local thing that's coming from Amazon, but maybe we can delve into some of these ideas about humanitarian assistance, and that actually opens up a whole range of new aspects that we can talk about and educate through the curriculum as well. So it's not just who gets the next pizza, but we can really delve into some of those really big real world challenges too. So I think that also coming through that session, we did see that it's not about the drone, and indeed that was the title of Claire's talk. So it's really nice to see the emphasis being put on the applications and the learning around that as well, rather than just thinking about the shiny new toy. Don't stop